Oi, hello everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy III. I am Le Snow and the Shines, and the snowy shines. In the last episode, not much happened. We just took a trip around the floating continent. We learned that we're on a floating continent, if we didn't in the previous episode. And, well, in this episode, we're going back on the Chocobo, and, we're going back over here. Now, I already mentioned that up there is a castle that we can't really do anything with. Now, let's unmount from the Chocobo. And then, we go into the living forest.
A wizard of Orcus Castle, Hein, is the one who cursed the eldest tree. We are the fairies of this forest. The eldest tree was carved into the shape of a castle and wanders the desert. Please help him.
Am I really going to do this voice for all of them? I think I will.
The forest is crying. The eldest tree has been cursed by a wizard and taken away somehow. Oh no! No! This forest is alive! Thank you. Unless the eldest tree returns, this forest will soon die!
Excuse me. The wizard who abducted the eldest tree can change his weakness. Hello, Mario. Alright, so that is some pretty important information that we did not have prior. Either way though, is there anything else we can do in this forest? This forest that lives!
And also,
hello, Mario. I hate to laugh at my own jokes, but it's technically not my own joke. Okay. Why do they have two village stickers there? Alright, am I missing anything? Alright, there's still that protuberance over there. There's a cave over there we can't get to. Can I go around? No, it didn't let me. Didn't let me go around. Wait, no, I can go around, I think. Alright, so now what? Well, we can go up yonder and get in a back attack. Well, this is why we run! Am I really going to sing again? You know what, why not? I never know. Oh my god! Ah! Okay. That was not okay! That was not fun! I didn't like that at all. Okay, there's... here. We get Gorgon Valley. Gorgon Valley? I don't know. Anyways, though, this is a new area. This is the Valley of the Gorgons. You must go to the Crystal of Fire, Water, and Earth. Then you will gain even greater power. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So that land turtle wasn't the Earth? It was wind? What? I misnamed an episode! I think that earthquake was but an omen. The tremors that pulled the crystals into the earth and brought forth monsters were minor compared to the darkness which is to come. I'm sorry! I was lied to! I can see neither light nor dark in the future. It is all unclear. Borsalino, it's you! The living forest is calling you. No! Okay, okay, I'll stop. I can see neither light nor dark in the future. It's all... Okay. Are you going to say something similar?
If people knew the future, it would only bring them sadness.
Wait, so we're just doomed to fail? I hope not. Anyways. The tower emits a red flame. It is about to fall. At that time, a man who is to alter fate shall awaken. I'm confused. Are we doomed, or are we fated to save the doomed? I'm very confused right now. You're supposed to be fortune tellers. The power of fire is in the island of the dwarves. I guess just because they're psychic doesn't mean they're smart. The power of earth has sealed the light of the other crystals in its own as well. Anyways, there's some stairs over here. Let's wash away our confusion with another individual. Use this to enter the Tower of Owen to the west, or to the north. Desh, your destiny awaits. Received Toad. So now we are able to enter into that castle, because you need to be a toad to enter it. You don't worry, it's not a situation where we have to stay as a toad. We can just cast Toad and then, you know, enter in and then recast it. And, you know, everything after that is just perfectly fine. Oh yeah, I do still have Wash. I just forgot to teach it to Ingus. Now, as for Toad, is that a 4th level spell? No, it's another 2nd level spell that I didn't have yet. Forgot I was missing one of those. Anyways, though, we get another new enemy, the Lizard Man. Not to be confused with the Soul Calibur character. I don't think it was in Soul Calibur 1. I know it's in one of the sequels. Hate to spoil there, but, you know, it is a character that shows up later. I do plan on still playing Soul Calibur 2. Anyways, though, Lizard Man. Is it... Okay, new... Okay, new... Scrolling, there it is. It also has 200 hit points. And it is not weak against anything, for some reason. I feel like it should be weak against lightning, but it's not. I mean, we could still cast the lightning anyways. Shoot, I should have probably healed. I forgot that I'm a bit low on health for Trace and Ingus over here. Okay, that still did quite a substantial amount. It's probably just because I'm... Wait a minute. Forgot that you're bare-fisting over here. Yeah, that's right, this is a fisting, but no, it's not. What is wrong with me? A lot, apparently. Okay. Dang it, I forgot to heal again. Well, at least he's attacking people who actually have health. That was disgusting. Okay, okie doke. And now, I will heal. But I will not yield! You will die! Dang it, I promised to only do that with Jared. Anyways, at least gets another skill up. Okay, I promised to, showcase my, my experience from the last episode. I, forgot to do that. Either way, though... Okay. We get yet another Chocobo Forest, which is really good for us. Found another Chocobo! Which we can use to basically take us back over here. Which is where we need to go anyways. Is Desh still supposed to be with us? I don't think he he... Okay, yeah, I think he's still supposed to be with us. I wish he wasn't, because he's keeping me from doing the thing it is I want to be able to do. Anyways, though, welcome to the Tower of Owen! We can talk to these frogs, and they just make a fun little... You know that frogs can scream? Anyways, we get a putty mage, which... there it is, it's way down here. It has 118 hit points, which, makes them a bit weaker. That's fine, though. They don't have any elemental weaknesses, so not to worry there, and I still need to heal. They're a recolor of the, those putty thingies that can do stuff like that. They're probably a bit stronger, which is quite fitting because, you know, when we encountered them, we were tiny. Either way, though, now I will cast the Curing. As we one-shot you, or four-shot you, technically. Am I gonna get to heal? Am I gonna get to... There we go. I swear this game has it out for me sometimes. I don't know if I even want to bother. I'm gonna do it anyways, though, because, you know, there's the off chance that Ingus will go first. Or second. Or not. Or neither of those, aforementioned numbers. Maybe I should just heal, you know, out of battle. Trace gets a skill up. And, okay, that's better. I do love the fun little wiggle animations. Anyways, though, we go over here and get into another enemy encounter with more of these things. Snowman gets a skill up from that, and a level up. And Lise gets a skill up, Ingus gets a skill up, and a level up. We go over here, and, okay, so, do we dive in? No way! Only a frog could make it in there! What a weird way to word it. But, oh well. We have... Also, by the way, the spell is called Toad, but it turns us into frogs. Just to let you know, future editor me could probably help me out here too. There is a difference between frogs and toads. One has mushrooms, and the other is an amphibian. Future editor me can elaborate further from there. Anyways, though, we do this again, and also, if we have a Maiden's Kiss or Princess Kiss or whatever, I don't think we have any of those. Anyways, we can turn us back for free. Either way, though, welcome to the Tower of Owen! It will be your grave! Whoa! I feel like I've seen this place before. Okay, so, he's just gonna say that, but apparently, yeah, he has special text for being in here. We encounter a pigman. A pigman. Oh, I got a text. Yay! Alright, anyways, as for the pigman, where is it? There it is! Pigmans have 109 hit points and can drop the, Maid Kiss, as well as a Luck Mallet or an Echo Herb. Echo Herb? Herbie Herb. And, they don't have any elemental weaknesses. So I'm just gonna wail on it. Did we already encounter these things prior? I don't think we did. According to my notes, they only show up in the Tower of Owen, but I don't know how much I want to believe, my notes anymore. Okay. Oh, so now the Venom works! Stupid Venom. Always ruining my day. Anyways, though, do I have... Oh, I still have Pier. Alright. And I mean, I probably also still have some antidotes. I should probably invest some of my time into. And just like that, they're dead. They're very weak compared to the enemies that we've been facing, so nothing really much of notice aside from, you know, also Trace getting level up, aside from the whole Venom situation. Maybe I should maybe that's what this episode should be called. The Venom situation. YouTube loves the word situation. Although, it would be awkward to just name this episode Situation. Or try to get views off of episode, what, like 11 of this series? Whatever. Yeah, I'll heal Trace. Anyways, we get another new enemy. I think it's a new enemy. Yeah, it's a Farjalug. Farhalug? What the hell is wrong with the game devs here? They have 111 hit points and no drops of notes, but they can still also poison you. Do I have antidotes? I have 13 antidotes. So I can have, Ingus just healing himself. As such. Come on, Farjalug. Die, Farjalug! Sounds like another one of those things that's just fun to say over and over. Farjalug, Farjalug, Farjalug. Frank! Oh, and of course it knows Blizzara. Does everything in this tower know Blizzara? It's very Blizzar. Get it? Do I need to explain the joke? Anyways, though, go over here. We find a maiden kiss. Of course, the tower we have to use Toad to get inside will give us some Toad cures. And we come into 3rd floor. And Putty Mage! Okay. There's something new, is, the mute status effect. It doesn't really affect Snowbin, because, I mean, Snowbin's not a mage. But, mute/silence is a status ailment which I believe we've encountered before, that keeps you from casting spells. Mostly from the logic that, casting spells requires you to say, like, incantations with your mouth. And anyways, okay, no rewards from that. By the way, these have collision stickers, so we have to cross the bridge. And 4th floor. We continue forth. Calm down, Xavier. Jeez. I don't like those faces! Oh no. It's a good thing that I'm editing my own videos instead of Jared. You know what? Screw it. Future editor me, put my face on top of these things. I don't care anymore. I mean, I could have totally healed Lise during that turn. Anyways, the Ohishkis, have 122 hit points. Also, according to this, there's still some enemies that I've yet to have encountered. That I can encounter. Within the, Tower of Owen. Oh! Okay. According to this, there's an enemy called the Fury Eye, which is probably in the game's coding, but doesn't show up in-game. Interesting, okay. I did not know that. Anyways, though, that's one less enemy that I have to keep looking for, though, but yeah, apparently, Apparently there's an unused enemy in this game. And based on the lettering based on the placement of this enemy, it seems like it would have been used in this area. Oh yeah, probably should also be healing Trace. I'll do that off screen. There's also what appears to be a couple more enemies that we have yet to have encountered. We get 420 mil. Anyways, Snowman gets a skill up. I didn't mention high potions in the previous episode. Oh, we get Turbine. You can never say it. You can never get a word in edgewise, but that's fine. As I was saying though, oh, we can't equip it. Maybe that's a red mage exclusive item. As I was saying though, I didn't mention the high potion. As you saw on my first episode, I mentioned that potions usually heal between 50 and I believe 250, 300. Meanwhile, high potions do the same thing, but at a much greater range. Just keep wondering forever, future editor. Me will elaborate on that, as you do. More Fajaloogs. I should be referring to these things as Farquads. Oh, they can cast Toad. Alright, good thing it didn't work, though. At least gets a skill up from that battle against the Farquads. More texts. Okay, that's a dead end there, but I'm pretty sure the collision tiles don't appear here. Nope. Ingus got a skill up from that. Okay. Let me search around. Would it perhaps be Nope? Nope, 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 nope. No! No! Snowman got a skill up from that. And now to continue the search. Do I need to be pressing A? Oh, just keep wandering for... Okay. That's just gonna keep doing its thing. Wait. If I remember right, there's a switch in the wall on the 5th floor. 8 steps from the left. 8 steps from the left. The 5th floor, 8 steps from the left. Okay. I didn't know that you, okay. Wait, 8 steps from the left. Okay, nope. Trace got a skill up from that. Okay. Now back to what I was doing before. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Good to know. When in doubt, I guess talk to Desh. At least got a skill up from that. And I got another maid kiss. How do you contain those, is my question. I mean, bit of a weird question there, but I mean... That's my big question here. Okay, we got the last of the enemies in this area. The Bloodbat, which has 114 hit points. And, despite being a flying creature, does not show up to having any wind elemental weaknesses, which feels a bit inconsistent, but I mean, the notes could just be wrong again. My notes don't seem to... I mean, they seem to be pretty consistent when it comes to HP and whatnot, which is why I'm always mentioning it, but I mean, apart from the obvious, they don't seem to always, you know, whatever. Either way, though, we just have the Putty Mage, and they're nothing. They can deal some decent damage, but they cannot take any real amounts of damage. Anyways, I believe that's the last of the enemies, aside from the Fury Eye, which, again, is in the game's code, but isn't in the game. Either way, though, What was I talking about before? Oh, right. The dilemma of the fact that you can contain maid kisses into an item. Anyways, though, we go into the 7th floor, and there's a recoloring of everything. Dash is still the normal pink. We get an Echo Herb and a Bomb Shard, which is another attack item. You know what? Why not? Why shouldn't we utilize our Bomb Shards? We haven't utilized our God's Wine either, or our Zeus's Rage. I'm fairly certain Zeus's Rage just casts Aurora, or just Arrow. Southwind, I know, casts Blizzara. And Waterfang. I don't know what Waterfang does. I feel like I should be using these, attacks more often. Anyways, Bomb Shard probably, does some fire damage. Oh no! My microphone! Snowman got a skill up from that. It's a good thing, too. I'm getting a lot of skill ups. What skill level are we at the moment? Either way, though. And we've reached the 8th floor. Alright. We just got a skill up from that. As I was saying, though, I believe we're gonna end this off here. I'll go upstairs, and then, yeah. And, we'll continue through this tower in the next episode. It's already been a bit of a long one. I guess most of the recording has just been battles, because, I'm just gonna cut most of them out. But we'll, continue through the tower in the next episode of Final Fantasy III. Peace.